Down a quiet wooded lane in rural southern Illinois, on the outskirts of the Crab Orchard National Wildlife Refuge, there lies an art studio, and home of the two creative souls who built this haven as a way to incubate their creativity and live in harmony with nature, drawing inspiration from the natural beauty around them. Enter interior designer Kenn Gray.
My name is Kenn Gray, and I am an interior designer at Ethan Allen. It's all about the vision. I wouldn't say I had a particular style because it's my job to give the client their style. Perfect.
Watch as Kenn brings art together with design to create the perfect marriage of style and architecture.
I love what I do. My mind is flooded with fabulous ideas.
Each beautiful interior design is another shade of Kenn Gray. Shades of Kenn Gray is brought to you in part by Ethan Allen of Paducah, Kentucky. It's a chemical reaction, a mixing of different platforms, a manipulation of texture and color that have had both Robin and his wife Sharon obsessed for most of their lives. Both separately and together, they found their muse in creating some of the most sought-after fine art.
Everybody knows how much I love finding amazing resources for my client projects to put back in my repertoire. Well, today I've got a really great one to share with you. Hello, my dear. How are you?
Good, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Wow, this is unreal. I'm so excited to hear all about your work. So I immediately am struck when I walk in your home at all the amazing pieces of art here. I mean, it's so varied. Tell me how it is to live with this.
Well, we love it. We've created a little fantasy environment for ourselves. We collect work from a lot of other artists, and then we also have a lot of our own work.
Well, take me around. I want a tour.
Sure.
Walking through Robin and Sharon's home is like a visit to an art gallery, with each room displaying different styles and phases of the couple's long and storied career in producing fine art. And as the one-time owner of the largest art gallery in Boston, certain pieces catch Kenn's eye.
Okay, I have to know about this. It's like an upright sculpture coffin or something. It's wonderful.
You can go inside and disappear. Actually, I'm very interested in
It
quantum
spins.
physics. I read quite a bit about quantum physics, and
That is fascinating.
so I made this piece out of bent wood. I constructed a frame and bent the wood over it before I painted and textured it.
And the treatment on the inside, I see
That's
sort of
my
repeating in a lot of your work.
that's my signature is the crackled surface. It's a lot of things to a lot of people. It's vascular, it's the cracked mud when the ponds draw down in the summer.
I love it.
Something
Beautiful.
I really enjoy working with.
And don't you guys do some collaborative work too?
We do.
I got to see some of that.
We do.
When two artists of different disciplines collaborate, a new kind of art is born. Here, Robin's metal work is accentuated by Sharon's painting style. The result is hypnotic. Outside, some of Robin's metal work captures Kenn's attention.
I'm pretty sure I can find a home for that. Okay, so I got to tell you, I have a client list a mile long that I can place work like this in. Tell me about this process.
Okay, it's all done with patinated metals. This is a piece of copper, it's 3 foot square. I took burlap or cotton batting, soaked it in the acids, and lay it on and leave it there for about 3 days and take it off, and these lovely colors develop.
The aesthetic of it and the lines of it, it's linear, but it still harkens back to nature. That's what I love about it.
I'm a minimalist. I use no paints, dyes, stains, anything except for oxidation process.
Wow.
And this is a piece of clear walnut I found, and it just finished the piece off.
After an extensive private tour of the grounds at Wolf Creek, Kenn jumped at the rare opportunity to see inside the studio, where the couple creates timeless works of art.
It's not a fabulous studio unless it's really messy. That means you're working.
A sneak peek inside the studio reveals several exciting new projects in various stages of completion.
You know, I could see even this becoming an architectural element, too.
It could.
And what is, that's metal.
This is copper.
Look at that.
In process.
Isn't that fabulous? Look at that.
This is done with burlap.
Sure, yeah. I get it.
That's one of my...
Oh my gosh. I'm living for this. This is a whole piece. Oh, I have to find a home for that. That is amazing. Look at it. Wow.
And I have a smaller version up there starting.
You know what strikes me about this work? It's metal, but you would think it was a canvas.
Right.
You know, it's just magnificent.
This one's brass.
In much the same way as Robin has mastered the process of chemical reaction to create unique expressions on metal, or as Sharon has learned to glean the inspiration from nature and turn it into something thought-provoking and beautiful.
Yeah, I want pictures of all these.
Interior designer Kenn Gray is leaving the tranquility of Wolf Creek Studios with another resource for bringing harmony to his future design projects.
Tune in next time when I spiel another shade of Kenn Gray.
Visit facebook.com/shades of Kenn Gray. Brought to you by Ethan Allen of Paducah, Kentucky.